Hi guys and welcome to another unboxing. Now, when I did the Bai videos, my plan was to get one G-Shock. That turned into two G-Shocks, then into four G-Shocks. This is the third one that I got using Bai, and it's the one I always wanted. Those that follow G-Shock will know by the box what it is, and also the hint is here, as I have two squares. This is my GW5000 SL, a screwback basic battery operated G-Shock that comes with the same module that's found in the cheapest one, the GW5600, but this one was the 25th anniversary Spike Lee limited edition that I kind of modded, putting this gold lettered bezel to match the gold text on the dial. From factory comes with white letters, and I find this more attractive. And this is the latest and greatest with all the latest tech, the GW5600 that I also featured on the channel. In between is another square, a GW5000U variant. U meaning that it has the improved module 3495, I believe, instead of the 3159 or the 9559, doesn't matter. Here it is. So let's open it. So this, in my opinion, unless you're like emotionally attached to a G-Shock the way I am with my GW5000 SL, this was the first G-Shock I purchased. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. To me, this is like the Rolex Explorer of the G-Shock lineup. As basic as a G-Shock can be, with the same iconic design, and with this screwback case, a bit of a premium construction. But if you're not into G-Shocks like I am, this is truly the one to rule them all. Like, this is the one G-Shock you can get and never get any other, and you're gonna be fine. Also a premium construction using a screwback case, which is DLC coated, so it's a black in appearance, as you can see. One of the very few models left that are still made in Japan. More supple and softer rubber compared to regular G-Shocks. And in this case, the module that's right between this one and this one. So this one is as basic as you can get. A battery operated, comes with only one alarm, a 24-hour stopwatch, 24-hour countdown timer. Then you have this, which comes with all the fitness tracker thingies and the notifications and customization, where you can choose which functions to have and how to order them. And then this one, the solar atomic, that really has everything you might need and nothing you don't. You have a world time function, you have a 24-hour countdown timer, 24-hour stopwatch. You have the solar charging, meaning you never have to change the battery as long as you don't keep it in the dark for like weeks and months to damage the battery. It's also atomic, meaning that it picks up the radio signal from one of the 6 towers in the world, so it's always going to be accurate. And in this variant, the U variant, it comes with, like I said, the improved module, where Casio improved the countdown timer that is now settable down to a second. On the 3159, it was down to a minute. They improved the date, because now you can change the date to a European format instead of the US, so 619 can be actually 196. You have the language selection for the day, so it can be, I believe, English, German, Spanish, a whole lot of languages, which is something that thing didn't have. One of the most important upgrades is that now the backlight can be is selectable between 1.5 and 3 seconds. On the 3159, which comes in the GW5610 and the GW5000, without the U at the end, you can only have 1.5 seconds. And that was actually my biggest gripe about that watch, and the reason why I prefer my GW6900, because of the selectable duration. 1.5 is simply too short, but with this one you get 3 seconds, so it makes it perfect. And another thing that you get, which is something that you always got on the basic one, is that you have current time visible when you're in the countdown timer and in the stopwatch. Something that those are missing. So as you can see, the current time is going to be displayed here while you're using the stopwatch, and also while you're using the countdown timer. So a very cool upgrade. The one downgrade, in my opinion, is that they went from this backlight, where the whole screen lights up, to the LED. So let's test that right now. So let's turn off the light. I'm gonna show you this one. So this is the LED. It's a pretty well executed LED, so you don't have a lot of these hot spots. There's only one, but it actually covers the screen nicely. And then you have this one, which is the basic Casio backlight, which I always prefer to this one. But like I said, this is not as bad as some other G-Shocks, but I still prefer this one, the old school. But given all the improvements they've made with this one, with this module, I'm actually okay with it having an LED compared to all the drawbacks of the previous module, including the light duration. No, like I said, this is the one you can get and forget everything else. If you follow my channel, you know I'm a sucker for screwbacks. That's why I also have a Frogman. There's just something about the heft of these. I do like the basic GW5600E, and I actually had it for a couple of weeks, but I just didn't bond with it. I prefer the screwbacks. They just give you this feel of quality, and the GW5000 being made with the premium rubber and everything is even better. And look at it. It looks perfect as a square would on pretty much any size wrist. You do get it a bit taller than regular G-Shocks because of the screwback caseback, but like I said, I really don't mind it because I'm used to it. This was my first G-Shock, so every other G-Shock after it felt like a toy compared to the heft of this one. This one is, I believe, even heavier than the 5000 SL, but not by much. Now it does come with this monochromatic theme when it comes to colors, with only a slight splash of red here, and I actually do like it. This is one of my favorite designs when it comes to the layout on a square. Very cool. Now I already did the detailed tutorial on this module, so I won't be covering that. I'll just leave the link in the corner of the screen if you want to check it out, and I'll probably be doing a full review after I spend some time with the watch. But now having all three of these, I mean, nobody needs more than one watch. Then when you have one G-Shock, nobody needs more than one G-Shock. Then we have a lot of G-Shocks like I do, nobody needs more than one square. But here I am ending up with 3 squares, thinking about thinning out the collection. And guess what? I'm not thinking about selling any of these. Each one of these represents a different era and different technology level, and I actually love them all. I do enjoy this DW5600, the DWH5600. I still haven't done the full review because I'm still playing with it, but it's a really cool watch. Very nice. The battery, I haven't charged it ever since I got it. If you run the heart rate monitor non-stop, it will drain after like a week or something like that, up to 10 days. But if you rotate it with other watches, as soon as you put it down, it's going to stop the connection after a while and the heart rate monitor, and then it's going to be able to charge itself up by using solar only. Very cool. Now, this one is going to stay, so no worries, and this one is always going to be in my collection. It's been with me for like 15 years. If you've never had a G-Shock, and if you want one and only to have for the rest of your life, but you want something a bit more higher in quality, something that's gonna feel, especially if you come from the world of mechanical watches, which are by default heavier and bulkier and feel more solid, regular G-Shocks can sometimes feel, like I said, like toys and like too much plastic. Get a screwback, you're not gonna be disappointed, and get this one. Iconic design, pretty cool technology, premium materials, and I don't know, one of the best G-Shocks ever made. Truly one that you buy and one and only you're ever gonna need. Anyways, that's it. So do stay tuned for future uploads, including the full review of this. Like I said, if you need the tutorial, check out in the link in the description, all that thing, or that thing in the corner of the screen. And that's pretty much it. Now we have the 4th watch that's incoming for using Bai, and I can't wait to unbox that one as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.